Hey, it's BT with Tales from a Gemini. My guest today is Aurora Angelucci, head of the Angelus Women in Sports Management team. They have a Moto 3 team. It's an all-female race team, and they are setting the world on fire. They hit the ground running just 2 years ago, and now they have riders in Moto 3. Ironically, they're men, and they're 4th and 10th in the championship. What they're doing is monumental in sports. I had to have her on. She's a beautiful person inside and out, and she's just proof positive that you can do anything with your mind. She has a limitless mind, and she works hard, and she deserves all the success, and you're going to love her. Enjoy Aurora Angelucci. I'm going to say it again, but it's the truth. Today, it's so groundbreaking, I think, what they're doing, so I can't wait to get to it. Hey, it's BT with Tales from a Gemini. My guest today, what they're doing is groundbreaking in motorsports, period. And I think I have the president of the company. It's Angelus Women in Sport Management. And what they're doing, I can't begin to tell you guys how groundbreaking it is. It's an all-women's motorcycle team. And from top to bottom, except for the 2 male riders, from top to bottom, it's all women, and they are kicking butt. Right now, I have I guess it's the president, Aurora. Are you the president?
Yes, I'm the president of the CEO of the company.
Oh, it's the president of the company. It's Aurora Angelucci. Matter of fact, did you just have a birthday?
The 27th of May.
So you're a Gemini also, aren't you? We're both Geminis. So we get along like this. We'll get along like this. So now, before I even get into your company, how did you grow up and what made you start liking motorsports and what got you into now where you are now?
I started as a fan. So I followed the MotoGP with my father. And when I see the race stuff, I am not a family that come from the MotoGP. My family do totally other things for job. And when I start to think about Angelus and when I start to think to bring more women in the motorsport, I start to find to search a way to enter in the motorsport. And I start to search in all the websites of the team to write to all the members to have some information to enter this world. And I have the fortune to find a person who like my project and who helped me to enter in this sport. That is my lawyer. My lawyer is the one that believes for first person that believe in my project. And for sure, I start to build, to find some investors, sponsor or something like that help me in the economic part, because I started with the World Championship, but as a sponsor. So I need myself a sponsor that believe in it. And when I find some economic support, I start to work in the MT team, only as a sponsor, and to work for the all-female workouts that we do last year in Aragon. And after this race, in which I was the team manager, I understand that because when I started, my idea was, okay, I take a woman and I put this in the championship. This is all. But I understand that there are no women that are ready to race in the World Championship. So we start this year with a path to help women to grow and to arrive in the World Championship as a rider. And we have with Termetia, the team the most number of women in the World Championship, and the only team with two women mechanics. And Turkey believed in me and decided to be as team manager for this year, also to help me to understand how help other women arrive in the World Championship.
How important was it for you to have women at the forefront in a sport like MotoGP, any sport where it's male dominated? Racing is mostly male dominated, but how important was it for you to get women out in the forefront? And do you think it was a shock to a majority of the population to see that, like an all women team? Because I'm not going to lie, for me, when I first saw it, I was like, yes, but I felt bad that I was like, it was shocking to me to see female mechanics when I shouldn't have been,
Yes, for sure, it was a shock for more people, for a lot of people, because it's the first time. So when it's the first time, it's always shocking for someone. But for me, it's important because it was the first step to make people understand that women can stay the World Championship and can be competitive. So for sure, it's important, and I think that in motorcycle, how you say, it's important that women enter in all the sports. But motorcycle helps us because it's the only sport or one of the few sports that in which you have the possibility to race together also in the high category, because the women and men can race it together, MotoGP, Moto3, Moto2, and in the other sports, normally you have two different paths. Women do a category and men do a category. So I think this is the really inclusion, and this is a very good possibility.
Now, has it been shocking to you how quickly that you guys got up to speed? Because like I said, it's like you had this, and your package was incredible, how you got it together. Like you said, you got the investors, and you make it sound like it was easy, but it had to be difficult, and you got that all together. And I think, 2 years ago, the company started?
Yes.
2 years ago?
February of last year. So less than 2 years.
Less than 2 years. And now your riders, like I said, are 4th and 10th in Moto3. Like, that to me is phenomenal.
Yes, for me, it's really strange. Because if someone asked me 2 years ago if I would, 2 years ago, if someone asked me if I will be in the World Championship, I will say no. And in the World Championship, I'm the team manager of a team, and I rather a very fast. So it's really incredible. And for me, it's strange because 3 years ago, I was a fan. Now I see my favorite driver that I support up the mind. So it's really strange.
I think it's phenomenal what you're doing, because now, like we take it for granted. Being a man, I take it for granted. You just walk in and you see all the guys. And then when you see a woman working, you're like, great, but I shouldn't be great. I should be like, oh, that's normal. It should be normal, but I think it's great. But that's why I had you on, so you can explain your whole company and how it came to be. And honestly, and I was looking at your video. By the way, your Instagram is incredible. I love it. It's funny. It's funny. It's engaging, and it's the way it should be. It's like a safe space for women riders. I think if that's, I don't know if that's sexist to say, but I think you're very supportive of your riders.
Yes, I think it's for us, it's a good achievement that we have both men and women followers in our Instagram, that we back that up forward about 50% of men and 50% of women. That for us, it's incredible because it's strange for a team in MotoGP to have a lot of women that follow the page. And it's strange for a inclusion page for women to have the 50% of male that follow the page. So it's very important for us, and we work a lot on this. And for sure, we find in this area a very prepared person. We work with a person that believe in my project and that help us a lot the things. So we have a lot of fortune for sure.
Oh, you have great fortune. I mean, when I think last year, I think you premiered, I think at Aragon, was it?
Yes.
And you had Maria, who I love Maria. I think it's great. And I think it's funny. To me, it's hilarious that you're an all-woman team, but your riders this year are 2 males, and the one woman is with an all-male team. And I was like, couldn't you just bring Anna and Maria to race for you?
No, I don't know because it was very important for us, the wild card, and it was incredible for us to have both Anna and Maria race together. And for us, it was important to demonstrate that women can be competitive. So our goal is not to demonstrate that Maria, for sure it was complicated that Maria come back in Moto3 and do second place at the last race of the World Championship. But for us, it was important that she can demonstrate that she can be competitive. And in Aragon, she competed with the other wild card. So I think this is the most important thing. And I see that after this race, a lot of people start to believe that can, for sure, more women think that it's possible to arrive in the World Championship. I have a lot of work that send me CV or email the day to understand how to work in the World Championship. And I think this is the most important thing that we achieve with this race.
What to you was the moment that you knew you arrived, where you went, okay, we're here? Because there had to be a little nervousness that like, oh boy, are we good enough? But what was that moment you go, okay, we're here. We've made it and now we're competitive?
I think that I never think this because I think I know that there is a lot of work to do. But for sure, there are a lot of moments that it was important for me. The wild card, the first winner of Ivan Ortola this year for us it was very important because it is the demonstration that a team that have a big presence of women can do a good race. For sure, a part of it, 11 women rider in a different championship in the world, and for sure we have a lot of wins also with this rider, and for sure this is another good achievement. And but I know that there is a lot of work to do, so I don't know.
Well, let me tell you something. The last race in Assen, you said, how do you think we're going to do? And I said 3rd place, and you got 4th. That's how much faith I have in you. I said 3rd place, and you guys came in 4th. So I don't just say this, I mean this. I mean, what Ivani Ortola is doing, he is the surprise of Moto3, if you ask me, because Denny Anchu was always around. So him winning isn't a surprise. Sasaki's the same way. He was around, he's winning, it's not a surprise. But Ortola has come from nowhere, and now he's made his presence felt, and he's running in 4th, and he's looking like a championship contender. So you have to feel good about your chances. And so, like, now, do you say anything to your rider, like, hey, we're proud of you, or do you just let him get his own space in and let him do his own thing?
No, we are really proud about our rider and about our team because for sure it is a big also for us. We have a very big team because we have 15 person because and for sure we are very proud of all of them for the work we do. And when this season starts, we say, okay, we will do good rest, but maybe at the last of the year, or I don't know. We know that we can do good, but not in a three race to win a race and to be third in the World Championship as a team. So we are very proud about this.
You should be proud. Like I said, it's he came to me. The race that really, to me, put him on the map was when he was in, I think, Argentina and then Austin. Because I remember he was like, "Who's this kid?" And then in Austin, he almost crashed. And then he came back, and I was like, "This guy is gonna be a contender." And after that, I think what he's done has been astronomical. How much credit do you take?
For I don't, Tina, I think when I see credit, we say, okay, for this race we have done, or we can hope to do better, or to do nothing, but when I come back, we are proud also for this, because it's not only to win; it's to win after a crash, after you will be you are I think 21 in a position, so it's incredible.
It really is incredible. And I think it's even more incredible just knowing your story. And like you said, you didn't come from a motorcycle background. Your parents did other jobs. And I think it was Mazzano where you fell in love with motorcycles, was it?
Yes, Tano. When I start to love the motorcycle, when my family had the bad idea to take the to Misano. And from that race, I think it was love the first time, and I start to follow, to grow up the night when they was in the European race. So I don't know how to say that. I don't sleep to see the race in the night. So in Milano, it was the first time I start to really love this sport, because I saw the race with my father, and the one when I was a child. I see the race, but the first time in Misano, it was the first time I started for really this sport.
I was in Mazzano last year. I went to Mazzano last year, and I had a hotel right on the coast, right on the Rimini Coast, and I jumped in the water. I went and swam in the sea for like 3 days because it rained. It rained that Friday, Thursday or Friday, and I swam in the rain in the sea, and the lifeguard made me get out. But I was there, and I loved it. I thought it was great, and that's a great racetrack. It's beautiful. And I want to know, did you guys, when you were getting this project together, did you happen to talk to Valentino about it, or did you even mention it, or does he even know about you guys, or did somebody whisper to him? Because I mean, he's the crown jewel of Italy. So you had to know Valentino or fall in love with what he's done for the sport. So did you happen to mention what you were doing and ask him for help?
I never talked to Valentino directly, but it was I think on Le Mans that I was in the grid. I see to the box. And Valentino said to me hello. And in this moment, I was, and I have, I'm with me one person of my staff that said to me, he is say hello to you, not to me, to you. And it was strange because as an Italian girl, for me, Valentino, it was like, I don't know, God. So for me, it's really strange that Valentino said to me hello. But we have no the occasion to talk about my project. But for sure, I would like to talk to him about it. And she has a little girl, so why not?
I think that's great because what you're doing is similar or it parallels what he's doing. You know, he's got the ranch, he's got his own riders, and you guys are kind of doing the same thing. Like, I mean, what I love about it is, you know, you're all training together. You're very supportive, and yeah, you put it out there on social media. And it's a good, like I said, it's a good safe space for the ladies that they have their own, and they're supporting each other without backstabbing each other, but it's competitive at the same time. So do you have your own ranch now where the ladies can come and train?
No, we don't have it, but we are working with different circuits because the problem is that we don't work only with Italian girls. We work with Italy, Spanish. We have Polish girl, Russian. So it's difficult to find a place in which women can that is easy for all the women to train. So we are trying to find some circuit in which women can train without our or to ask them to train more with other people in the place they are, because it was really difficult to find a place for all the women that we follow.
I love Minnie Rossi, and I love Sylvia Pavlova. I love her. She's great. I follow all your writers on social media before, and I just happened to go, you know what? I'm gonna ask this team if I can talk to them because I loved what you were doing. I love anybody that goes into a space that where they're not the majority, you know, where it's I don't know. I just love that because you're stepping into a space, like you said, male dominated, not too many women there, and you're going in and you're setting the world on fire. And that's not to be understated what you're doing, because like you said, I don't want to get too intrusive about how you with your financing and how you got what you're going, but are you, like I said, are you blown away now, like how it's come together?
It's really difficult now because we already work a lot in a lot of things, because for sure difficult there are a lot of difficult to find an economic support to find a way to help all these women, but for sure I think we are doing always a big step to help more and more women. And I think that this is very important. So I'm really happy of what we have built.
Now, did you do any sports growing up yourself? Did you do anything at all? Like, were you football or anything?
For sure, we want now to work and be concentrated on the motorsport.
No, you. No, I mean you personally.
Me.
Yeah, you growing up.
Yes, I do Thai box. I don't know if you
Muay Thai?
Yes.
Muay Thai?
Yes.
Oh my God! So you could beat me up if I came to the Paddock. You could beat me up then, basically.
Yes, I'm not really good on it, but I do this, and after some years ago, I do basketball.
Basketball?
Yes.
Are you any good? Are you any good?
No, not really. I decided to the team manager because in sport I'm not really good. So that other people do sport for me.
So growing up, you did no sports at all. I mean, growing up.
No.
Okay, so when it comes to your riders training, how do you know like what to tell them to do or what they need to do? I mean, if you're not coming from a sports background.
Yes, because when we start, we find people that already have a lot of experience in this sport. Because to help us for sure, because I never work in this world, so I the problem is that if I do all alone, probably women never will be in the World Championship. So I found a lot of people that have a lot of experience in this world and that helped me in train and help the girl.
That's great because, like you said, if you don't train, you get the people around you who know what to do and tell them what to do.
Yeah.
So basically, you're like the mama bear telling people what to do, even though you didn't do it.
Yes. It's yes.
So if they don't do it, you can get to your Thai boxing and start beating them up. Is what you're gonna do.
No. I am really good with people, so I don't fight with no one.
Now, being where you're at and being the team manager and everything, are you a stubborn person? Are you very stubborn? Are you stubborn? Are you driven? Or are you just think a limitless mind? Because those three are all different. Like, are you like, once you get something in your mind, are you like, I'm going to accomplish this and nothing's going to stop me?
Yes, I think that I'm a really stubborn person. So if my mind think I will do this, I find a way to do this. For sure, a lot of time it's difficult, but I know that if it's not in one way, I will do it in other way. I will find a solution, and I think this is helps me all the days to all the things as a team manager, as the CEO of the company, because I know that all the problems can be solved.
Now, where did this come from? Did you inherit it from your mom, from your dad, or just through life? Where did your mentality come from?
I think from my family, because my family always asked me to don't stop my dream. I don't know how to say this. My family always say to me, if you want to do this, you can do this, but you have to find your way on yourself. I don't know. My family never said to me, you have to do this or you have to not to do this. You can do everything you want, but you have to find your way and you have to find a solution. And my family have some problems a lot of years ago, and my family is that to find a solution for this problem. And I think this is they put to me the same mentality.
I think that's beautiful. I love that mentality because I think this is a great time. I tell people now, it's the best time on earth now to be anything because especially for women, it's the best time ever for them to achieve what they want to do. I don't think everything is just limitless now. I mean, it's a limitless and people are more welcoming. You know, I think they're more welcoming to help because they see the doors are opening and they're getting rid of this old mentality. It's like out with the old, in with the new. That being said, what's the negative you've heard? Like, does anybody say anything negative while you're in the paddock?
I never had problem as a woman, but I think a lot of people think that women can do some kind of work. For example, I see that a lot of men think a woman never will be a mechanic or never will be a rider because they are women. And but as a team manager, I never had problem, and for sure I find the MC team that is very open minded, so helps me a lot in these things. My only problem for me as Aurora is for my age, because it's a lot of time it's difficult um, to demonstrate that you are not only a side, but that you really do what you do. But I think how you say that now is the best time to enter in to do things, because you have a lot of opportunity for sure. Internet, social media, a lot of things help you to take information, to prepare yourself to do this, to meet people, because I found a lot of people also with the social media. We have our telemetry, because she sent to us the TV, and she is good. So now she is in the World Championship. So I think it's really important to not give up and to find other way, because for me, I'm sure that you can find a way that is a good way to do all you want to do.
I'm flabbergasted, honestly, that I guess I keep saying it, but it's just the truth. How you're achieving this, and and being such a new team. There's established teams now that aren't doing as well as you. You know.
I don't know. I have some internet problem. I don't.
Oh, I'm sorry. I said there's some established teams now that aren't doing as well as your team. You know, you're coming in and you're shaking things up with an all-female team, and I think it's great. Like I said, that it's a new kind of time growing up for women, and what you guys have done, and you've shown it. And I say this and I said it before in the beginning. I shouldn't feel this way when I saw that, but I was so blown away to see female mechanics. I mean, that one clip you guys do on Instagram, and it shows the girl changing the tires, or she's doing whatever, and I'm like, I shouldn't be surprised. It shouldn't be a surprise to me, and I feel bad that I'm like, whoa, and I should be like, yeah, that's normal. But I think it's beautiful what you're doing, because now there's little girls growing up now looking at you guys like, I want to be with that team, or you know what I mean? They have something to look up to. So it's understated what you're doing. Do you realize that now you could be like a role model to girls growing up now?
Yes, I think that we can be an example for all the women and all the people that want to work in this world, and also for to understand how I say that to understand that a woman can do this, and I hope that we can be an example also for the other teams, because I think that women and men do work in different ways. So the to have a mixed team help to have the both things and to work better. And I think we are seeing this year with Ivan Ortola and Stefano Nepa, because last year, for sure, they are good as a rider, and this is okay. But the team, I think, help a lot for a mixed team. As all the way to work, and it I don't know. I think it's better as a team, and I hope that all the teams understand that a mixed team can do a good job and start to find women to do technical figure or something like that.
Okay, let's just say, I'm going to make a scenario. Okay, let's just say Nepa or Ortola has a bad practice. Say they have a bad FP1 or FP2, and they're pissed off. They come in, they're mad. Who goes to talk to them? Is it you that goes to calm them down? Who goes to talk to them?
It was for sure. It was complicated because when there is this kind of situation, you have to understand first things, what is the problem, what you have to you have to find a solution. But with the rider, you have always to be calm because the rider have to be no stress and to. So I try to be always calm with the rider and to let them know that we are trying uh, to do all the ways to have to resolve all the problems.
So how do you get their respect? Because in everything in life, you have to show that, hey, we're in this together. We're all, but as a certain level in everything in life, whether you're a kid and your parent, whatever, you have to show I love you, but you're going to respect me. You're not going to walk over me. So how do you get the respect from those riders, even though you didn't ride yourself?
I think that I have a lot of respect both from rider and from the team and also from the rider that are not in the world championship. That it's more complicated because they are child, so it's more difficult that they respect you. But I have a lot of respect also because I always try to find a solution. So and I try to send to them that we have the same goal. We want to achieve the same goal. So if you have a problem, I have a problem. For me, it's important to search a solution also like you because I want to win, to do a good race, and I think I can test this to the rider, and this help out for the aspect too.
Are you a competitive person?
Yeah, for sure. I think that to work in the motorsport, you have to be competitive for sure because it's not simple. And I think as a woman, it is bad because you have to be a lot competitive to demonstrate what you can do and to have a success. To achieve a goal is more important because you have to demonstrate something. I don't know if
No, that's fine. I just want to know if you were if you were a competitive person. I mean, you're in the, back. You didn't do sports, but I just want to know if you were a competitive person. Like, oh, you know what? I'm going to beat that team.
Yes. I'm a lot competitive for sure.
Okay. You don't have to give me any names, but is there one team you don't like? I mean, is there a team that you go, make sure you beat that team? You don't have to give me any names, but is there a team that you don't like?
I think no. There is a team that I prefer. It was less competitive, but no, for sure I like all the team. But I hope always that we work better than other team for sure.
Okay, I want to ask you on the normal. During a race weekend, how many hours do you sleep a night during a race weekend?
I think 5 or 6, no more because I have always the mind that think about the race, about all the things I have to do. So it's difficult to sleep out.
But are you enjoying it? Are you having fun?
Yeah, for sure. For sure. I love what I do. So I think even when you have problem, you pass on it because you love what you do. And I love a lot what I do. And it is important also when I see a little girl or a mechanic that the first time this year our mechanic started to work up after the race, all the mechanics were crying, and for me it was Um, I don't know how to speak them, but it was very important because it's the demonstration that you are helping another person.
That's beautiful. I mean, it really is. So, yeah, it's like you're a family, you know?
Yes, yes, we always say this because in I see this also in our return riders because they are from different countries, different, but they always want to one to them to other and are together when they can. They go out for a dinner or also like that because now they help each other and it's like a family in all.
So, how do you go about recruiting your riders? Because, I mean, eventually, Ortola, he's a big kid. So, he's probably going to go to Moto 2, if not next year, if not this year, damn, next year. So, like, how do you recruit your riders? And do they have to be women?
Yes, we have different way to work because we have a different team. In the team can be male and woman rider, but we support for training, for economic support or something like that, only the woman. But and we find the woman or we a lot of time the woman that write to them to work to understand how work and something like that. And a lot of people in the World Championship and the curriculum of the girl to train because now we are the only company that help women. So all the people in the World Championship know that if you want to arrive in the World Championship, you have to pass with us if you are a girl.
So I'm going to throw this out there at you. I think a good woman for you to recruit is from British Superbike. Her name is Chloe Jones. Do you know about her? Oh, I think she broke up.
Yeah.
Okay. Are you still there?
But we normally don't. We are trying to start from a low category because it's difficult to take a big woman, a woman that has a lot of years of experience and change his way to work. So we start from a low category and we try to win the World Championship together with them.
What's the most trying mentally for you? Like, what's the toughest mentally for you getting ready for a race weekend?
I don't know. You mean as a rider or
no? For your job, for what you do, what's the most trying mentally? Is it making sure your riders are comfortable? Is it getting everything set up? Like, what's the toughest for you mentally?
For me, the most important things are that all the first of all, if race is of my team, I have to set up. So in the World Championship or in the team in the low category, the first thing I do is to set up the team. And after I think about the rider to be sure that the rider are in a good mentality to understand if it's okay also for them. Because for me, can be all okay, but a rider have another mentality and I try to understand if for them to, if for them there is something that they want to share or that, and after to make sure that all the things are good also for the rider and for the team too.
So I know since your team is an Italian team, there's got to be great food, right? I mean, for to feed the riders, there's got to be an Italian cook, right?
Yeah, for sure. This is another important
So
because if a mechanic don't have a good food, for sure they work bad.
if I came to Silverstone or wherever race, if I came to a race, I could eat in your hospitality.
Sorry?
So if I came to a race, I could eat in your hospitality.
Yes, for sure. When you want. Our door are always open for you.
I am going to make you regret that. If you see me at a race, I'm going to come and I'm going to eat up all your food, and Ivan Artola is going to be so mad at me.
You know, it is a lot of food that it's difficult to eat all of this.
Here's what I want. I want to eat at your hospitality, and I want some merchandise. I want some Angelus merchandise. Like I want a shirt or something just to show that I support you. I mean that. I support you 100%, but I want to show that I support you by having some merchandise.
we are working on it. And, I let you have it.
Okay. Well, growing up, who has been your role model in life? Just period, life.
Life, it's for sure now it's more difficult than 3 years ago because I'm always always in the different part of the world. I come back from the World Championship and I have the other championship, but I try to have always all under control. I don't know how to say that. I try to do everything I can to do. So I work, I have a family, I have a boyfriend, I have friends, and I try to have all this together. And there are times it's difficult, but try to set up the time to be on all of this.
So before you found the motorcycles, what did you want to do in life before you found motorcycling? Before you went to Mazzano, before you fell in love with motorcycles, what was your plan in life?
I don't know. I have no really big goal because I was studying when I started to think about it. So I think the first time I really no, I would the first time I say really I will to do this there, it was with the race. I think I have no a really a plan for the future when I start to think about it.
So this kind of got you on the path to life. Like this is now you found this, and this is your goal, and this is your passion.
Yes, for sure.
What is it about Italians and passion? Because I mean, honestly, I love the fact I have a Ducati. I love the red. I love Italian food. I love going to, whenever I'm in Europe, I always eat Italian food. Always. And I went to the Ducati factory, and I love the fact there's something about Italians and the passion they have for, I mean, we have passion. We think we have passion here, but you Italians are known for their passion. What is it about Italy and Italians where the passion just exudes in everything you do, from the food to the sport? It just oozes out of you.
I think I have passion for this sport and all the things that I don't like to do. It will be better if I connected with the motorsport directly. If I don't know, tomorrow I will do to take the trash away. For me, it's good because it's connected with the motorsport. I don't know. I think all the things that are connected with the motorsport automatically, for me, are good things.
Okay. So, last race of the season, say Ivan Artola wins the championship. What are you going to do?
I don't like to talk about this because I'm real romantic. I don't know how to say that, but I don't know. I cry out for sure. I will cry, but I don't know. For me, it will be very important things as a team manager, as a company, as a person, because it will be important for me also as a for Aurora as a fan 2 years ago. So I don't know. I don't know, but I don't think about this because I will cry now.
So, okay, when he won his first race, did you cry?
The first race last year and all the race last year. But for sure, the race I cry more of that is the win of Ivan Ortola in Austin. But I cry all the race because I love this sport, and for me, it's also now it's trying to be in the paddock because my the fan that are inside of me always say you because there I follow the rider and I write to them and now I see all the days the rider. So for me, it was already incredible after 2 years. So I cry a lot also now.
That's beautiful. Okay, so what's your overall goal for the company? Your overall goal for the company? I mean, say 5 years from now, when you're 25, what's your overall goal for the company?
For sure, my big goal it will be to be normal that to see women in the team in all the category in the World Championship. I want to bring a woman race in the MotoGP for sure. This is my big goal because I know it's difficult, but I know that women can achieve this. So I want to achieve this, and one of the steps to be normal is that women are all the team will be to have an all-female team in MotoGP.
Wow.
That we'll see. 5 years are very small time, but we will see.
I think, you know what? I think you will. Right now, you're on a great path. Like I said, I mean, a lot of teams, they come and go, or it takes a while to get there, but you guys come in and you're just kicking ass.
For sure, we do a lot of things in more time. So I don't know, but 5 years are very very small time, and but I don't know. For sure, we will do a lot of things, and we will achieve a lot of goals because we have a lot of great women that can do big goals.
Now, do you think between women and men on road racing, because I talked to Stephanie Bao, who's from Italy. She lives here now in the United States. You know, we talked, she raced motocross, and she was telling me how in motocross, there is a difference between men and women. They're just, just stronger and the nature of motocross, whatever. But when it comes to road racing, like you said, it's more it's even because you see Maria in Moto E and she scores points, and you see Anna, she won a race in WSBK. But is there a difference, you think, in road racing when they get old, say a Moto 2 and Moto GP? Because a Moto 3, when it's a small category, they're pretty much even, I think. So is there a difference, and you think physically, and can women in Moto 2 and Moto GP be competitive?
For sure, it was more complicated, Moto 2 and Moto 3, Moto GP for the weight of the moto. But I think that with a good train and with a good path, because I think woman doesn't arrive in the World Championship because for sure for a problem of number. Because if start 1,000 men and one arrive in the World Championship, now start 10 women, and it's difficult that of these 10 women, one arrive in the World Championship. And because a lot of time women have difficult to find a sponsor or to find people that believe in them, and uh, and to do a path that is not the correct one to have in the World Championship. I have or they train less than the men. I see like here with a woman that raced only 6 times in 1 year, when the men race all the week. So it's difficult for a woman that race less than a man to have competitive. But for sure, with the good training, with a good partner, I think a woman can arrive also in the MotoGP.
Do you think they have the aggressiveness to be there?
Yes, I think I see that women often have to demonstrate more than men. So we have a lot of riders that feels like they want more to win than the men. I think this helps them to have more, to train more, and to I don't know, things like that.
Well, you know what? Like you said, the sky's the limit for you guys, and your parents did a great job. If you want to go if you want to achieve something, you go by doing it, and that's what you're doing. And a great quote from Steve Harvey. I don't know if you know who Steve Harvey is.
No.
Okay, Steve Harvey's he's a comedian. He hosts the Miss America contest, Mr. Universe contest. Anyway, he had a quote that said, "Your dreams should be so big that they scare you." And I think you're dreaming big. So does your dream scare you?
Yes, a lot. Because a lot of the time, I know that I have a lot of responsibility also to other people. And a lot of time is difficult. And a lot of time scare me, but it's beautiful also for this, I think. Because if you are scared about it, when you achieve it, you are more happy that about the goal you achieve. I don't know if I explain myself.
No, it's beautiful. You did a great job, by the way. I commend you. I'm trying not to talk too fast for you. I hope I didn't talk too fast for you. And I appreciate you taking the time to talk to me. I know you're a busy woman. Enjoy holiday, because it's going to get fast and furious come August. I know how the season's going to be, but I wish the best for Nepa. I really wish the best for Artola. I love Artola. When I come to the MotoGP paddock, I'm going to come to your hospitality. And
Perfect. When do you want?
Okay. I want to say thank you so much, Aurora, for taking your time. Good luck in your team. If you guys get a chance, follow Angelus Women in Sports Management. You guys are doing a great job. I commend you for everything you do. Good luck. God bless. And anything else you want to say?
Thank you. Thank you very much for having me to talk about this, because for me it's really important. Thank you for your support and for all. Thank you. And have a good holiday.
Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Thank you guys for watching Tales from a Gemini. I hope you enjoyed Aurora Angelucci. She's a Gemini just like me, so I love the fact that we're both Geminis talking on Tales from a Gemini. So thank you so much. Thank you, Aurora. And thank you guys for watching. And you know how I say about this time, you know the word, peace.